Emma, go and call Will out. You can help with the luggage.
Morning, Will. How are you feeling?
Aren't you going to finish your eggs, sweetheart? No? How about some more toast? There you go. Aren't you having your breakfast, Jack?
I'm not hungry.
I've done you some bacon and eggs.
I said I'm not hungry.
What shall I do with it?
Throw it in the bin.
Jack! Will you be in for your lunch? Oh, my God.
Looks like we missed quite a party.
Will! Will! Get down here now!
What on earth's been going on here?
Will! Where's Will?
I don't know. I don't think he's here, though.
Not here? Then what the ruddy hell are you doing in my house?
No, he was here, but... Look, we've had a party. I can help you tidy some of this away if you want.
Tidy it away? I think we better knock it down and start again, don't you?
Just what the hell did you get up to in here last night?
Can't remember. I don't suppose there's any chance of a cup of coffee, is there, please?
I think I must be the happiest woman alive.
Me too.
Promise me we'll go back there.
Oh, I will go back. Every anniversary for the rest of our lives. Sleeping on the flatbed on the shores of Robblesfield Reservoir.
Oh, Zach.
Aye. Come on then, Mrs. Dingle.
Mrs. Dingle. It was only a blessing, Zach.
Aye, well, if it's good enough for him upstairs, then it's good enough for me.
Lisa Dingle.
Aye. Mistress of all you survey.
Wish this feeling would last forever.
It will.
No, we've got to come down to earth sooner or later.
No, well, later then.
But if we hit the ground running, we'll be all right, won't we, Zach?
Of course we will.
And I'll do like you said, I'll dress more feminine than that and brush my hair on Sundays.
Aye, well, I'll take more interest in your work. Learn all the names of your tools and that.
I love you.
Me and all. Come on, then. No.
What? What are you doing?
I'm showing you, once and for all, who wears the trousers in this household. Come on. Up. Hey.
Oh, thank you.
Hey.
You.
Steady.
Was Will here for any of last night? Or did he decide on a quiet night out at the last minute?
No, he was here.
Well, where is he now?
I've no idea.
Well, when did he leave? Last night? This morning? When?
Last night? Yeah, it was. Last night. He copped off with... He, were dancing with this blonde lass and...
Who was that?
Don't know, never seen her before. I think she said she was from London.
And you think he went off somewhere with her?
Yeah, 'cause he just told Biff and Linda to look after the place and just make sure not got smashed up or out.
Oh, what a fantastic job they made of it.
Oh, careful with your thumbs. Stop laughing.
I'm sorry, Zach, but I never asked you to carry me over the threshold. I should have picked you up.
Oh, give over.
Oh! Hey, welcome home to the happy couple.
Hey, Marlon.
Looks like you've had quite a time of it.
Hey, don't you start. Butch not back yet, then?
No, my dad rang last night. Wish you all the best.
That was nice.
Yeah, well, best man won you. I'm not one to kick a fellow when he's down.
Not in your position anyway.
Oh, Zach. The honeymoon is just beginning.
Ooh.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
What?
I was just wondering, with Albert going and that, where does it leave me, you know, staying here? Because you're the only family I've got now. Zach.
Hey? What? Yeah. You stay here as long as you like. There's always a place for you under our roof. Son.
Cheers. Well, I'll leave you to it then.
Pass the spanner.
Oh, Jack. Jack, Victoria's got something to show you.
What?
She's done a picture for you. Show Daddy.
Yeah, very nice.
You might at least look at it.
Well, couldn't it wait till tonight? I'm up to my eyes here.
I'll go see how Ned's getting
Yeah,
on.
finish that for us.
Jack, what's wrong?
How many times do I have to say it? There's nothing wrong.
Are you worried about something? You've been like this since I got back from Spain. Is there anything you're not telling me?
For God's sake, Sarah, will you stop going on? The only thing wrong with me is you mithering me when there's work to do.
How you getting on?
Be finished as soon as I get some peace.
Fine. You can have all the peace you want. Come on, sweetheart. Let's go put your picture up.
Don't say a word.
It won't make her come any quicker, you know.
Beg your pardon?
You've been staring at that door since opening. And every time that somebody comes through that isn't Joe, your face falls another mile.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Off again to check that the phone's still on the hook.
No, the cellar. I was going down to check the barrels, if you must know.
Oh, so if she does turn up, I'll tell her you're busy, shall I?
No, as a matter of fact, Terry, I wonder if you'd mind doing it. There's a good chap.
There's nothing off. What exactly do you want me to check?
All right, I'll do it myself. I shall only be a moment.
Neutral ground, nice touch.
I've come to a decision about swapping my flat with your house.
Hallelujah.
Eric?
Well, you can see how she's been enjoying this, can't you? Eh? Keeping us dangling just to dash our hopes at the last minute. Well, go on, get it over and done with.
Well, I've decided I'd like to go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, Kathy, that's wonderful news.
I knew you'd see sense in the end.
And it does seem to be the sensible solution.
And you are nothing if not sensible, aren't you, dear girl?
But
Didn't you know that was coming?
I want my solicitor to draw up the contract, and I want it pushed through as quickly as possible.
That suits us perfectly, Kathy. Thank you. You won't regret this for a moment.
And the 35,000 in cash.
The sum we agreed was 25, Eric.
Quite. If you'll excuse me just for a minute. Just a man. A word, please.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
Hello, Terry. Is Alan around?
No, I just popped out for the day.
Did he forget about our bike ride?
No, he said he wasn't really bothered.
Oh.
I'm free in a bit, if you fancy.
Joe?
Nice try, Terry.
Well, you can't blame me for having a go, can you?
Yes.
On for the road?
I'm almost done of those little pills he got for me.
Already? You're only supposed to take one a day.
Hey, double the dose, double the benefit. I need some more.
See what I can do, I can't promise.
I think you can.
I'll see what I can do.
I'm going to absolutely kill him when he gets home.
He must have gone straight into school from wherever he spent the night.
Well, if there's any sense, he'll damn well stay there.
Come on, Tony. You must have had parties when you were a teenager.
Oh, I've wrecked a few messes in my time, but this looked like the Battle of Meerbutt.
Well, it just got a bit out of hand. But we can't be too hard on him.
Hard? I've driven for hours to get home, only to find it looking like a war zone. I'll give him hard, all right.
Well, perhaps we could spend the afternoon in bed to catch up.
I think Roy spent the night in my room.
Well, at least you weren't there at the time.
Yeah.
Tony. I'll get it.
No, I insist. Hello? Will, is that you? Hello. Look, who is this?
Mr. Cairns?
Yes?
Hi, I'm a friend of Will's. I've heard a lot about you. Oh, good, I assure you.
What do you want?
I want to speak to Will.
He's not here. He's at school.
No, he isn't. That's why I'm ringing. Everyone's been wondering where he's got to. Oh, I do hope nothing terrible's happened to him. There. Now, I think Daddy might just start to get a little worried. Don't you?
Must have been one of his schoolmates. Sounds as though he hasn't gone in after all.
Well, perhaps he stayed wherever it was he went off to last night.
It's typical of Will. He's just staying away until he's sure all the tidying up's been done.
If Roy Glover was anything to go by, he could be nursing a hell of a hangover.
Perhaps he's fallen in love with this mystery blonde.
Well, I think it's more likely he's realised what he's in for when he comes home to face his father.
Oh, I doubt it. He can't imagine the half of it.
Hey, I think that last one's done the trick, you know. It's clicked back into place.
Let's make sure then, shall we?
Hey? Oh. Hi, Amanda, love.
Right, expecting you back so soon?
Obviously not. Auntie Vi turned up, sent me packing. She put kettle on.
No, sit down. Got some news for you.
Go on. Butcher's gone Edwick's exchange.
No, he's run away.
Run away? Why?
Well, no, this is the real news. Lisa and I have got spliced.
Hitched.
Plighted our troth.
Jump the broomstick.
Yep, been joined in all the matrimony.
Wed.
You and her got married?
Catch on quick here, don't you?
It's only a blessing, like.
Yeah, but it's as good as a real thing.
Oh, that's really good news. I'm dead happy for you. Why did Butcher run away, though?
He thought I was going to get married to Albert.
And he didn't want you to?
And she didn't.
It was only to make Zach jealous, you see.
So what's the problem?
Well, Butch doesn't know that I wed Zach instead.
I see.
Yeah, he ran off before Lisa binned Albert and agreed to be mine instead.
So he'll be really upset that he missed the real thing.
He's not the only one. I think I need that cuppa now.
We'll ring up if anybody will. Oh, Jack, at last. Victoria's had her tea. You just need to get her ready for bed, and her books are all in the front room. I'm sure you'll manage.
Why, where are you going?
I'm off to find some sensible, interesting adult company, or at least somebody I can hold a conversation with. Fancy a drink, Rachel?
Well, actually, I
Come on, Jack will babysit. I haven't seen you for ages.
All right, then.
And what about me dinner?
Don't wait up. I don't know when I'll be back.
Looks like beans on toast for you, pal.
Fancy a cuppa?
No, I'll get off and all. Fancy a quiet night in. Just me and the wife. So long, Jack.
We need 4 more cloves of garlic and some fresh ginger.
You got it?
Marlon,
Yes, boss?
don't call me that.
All right. D?
Do you like my husband?
Of course I do. Well, I'd have to say that, wouldn't I? He's my boss.
But would you actually go to him for advice or a loan, say?
No disrespect here, but it'd be less hassle to rob a bank and more chance of getting away with it.
So what was that money I saw him give you in the wool pack?
Money? Oh, yeah, that money, that was for our pool syndicate.
It seemed to be quite a large amount.
Yeah, well, he'd fallen behind a bit.
2 ducks and a vegetarian on table 4. Come on, you two. Chop, chop. Less gas and more cooking, eh?
I can honestly say I haven't enjoyed an afternoon as much as this for
She's quite a one, isn't she? You'll become very attached to them.
Not only to Major Bite.
No.
Oh, I wish this afternoon never had to end.
Well, it doesn't. Not yet, anyway.
Well, I'm racist it is. Terry will have had to have opened up on his own.
Terry looks perfectly capable of managing on his own.
Perhaps an extra half hour won't do any harm.
What about all night?
All night? What do you mean?
Alan, I hope you won't think any the less of me, but on the back of the bike I've got a bottle of wine, dinner for two, and a rather cosy tent. What do you say?
Oh, sorry about the wait, Roy.
Terry, our next.
I'll be with you in a minute, Seth. Stop trying to jump the queue. Sarah.
2 gin and tonics and an orange juice, please, Terry.
Right.
Still not back from his bike ride then, Mr. Turner?
Does it look like it?
Oh, he's probably had an accident.
Yeah, well, he's guaranteed one when he does finally show up.
Terry, would you like me to help you out?
Aye. Just sit there and wait your turn.
Sure.
Orange juice.
Orange juice.
Swine. Didn't even try and do it behind my back. Just stood there right in front of me, bold as brass.
Well, that's your trouble, you posh folk, innit? They just expect us there for to come wipe the feet all over us.
Yeah. Well, I've had it with men. I'm never going to be treated like that again.
Oh, come on, Kel, don't tar us all with the same brush. There's still some decent blokes left round here, you know?
Yeah. Cheers, Roy. It's just a question of finding them, though, isn't it?
Calvary's here!
Oh, Mandy. Never thought I'd be so pleased to see you.
I'll try and take that as a compliment, shall I?
Oh, aye.
Seth.
About time and all. There were a minute there I thought that turned invisible.
Oh, we can always hope, can't we?
Pint mug.
What about me?
Get your own.
Here's to your new home. Happy landings. Yeah, cheers. Cheers. Everything all right, Sarah?
Yeah, fine, why?
No, you just look a bit preoccupied.
There's no fooling you, is there?
Come on, what's up?
Well, if you must know, it's Jack. Things aren't going too well between us at the moment.
Oh, why not?
I don't know. I thought Rachel might be able to tell me.
Honey, I'm home. You must be starving. You have been busy, haven't you? You naughty boy. May as well take this off as well. It's only so I didn't have to listen to you. There's no one else around here for miles.
Please. I don't know who you are. I don't really care. I promise I won't breathe a word to anyone. Please, just let me go home.
Naughty boys have to be taught a lesson, don't they? Now, what am I going to do with you?
It's not like Al to stop out without phoning. You must know we're worried.
Are you sure that's all that's bothering you?
Why?
It's just I thought she was more your style than Turner's. Aren't you a bit jealous?
Me? You must be joking.
Was Jack perfectly normal all the time I was away? I mean, was he under any particular stress?
Well, it was a busy time. I mean, we worked all the hours God sent, and then we worked some more. Maybe he's just tired.
I don't think so.
Well, if there was anything wrong, he certainly didn't share it with me.
Well, it's obvious to me what's going on. Jack missed you. He resented you going off when he needed you around. It's his way of getting back at you.
Do you really think so?
Come on, what else could it be?
Yeah, Kathy's right. What else can it be?
Good. I feel a lot better now. I think I owe you both a drink. Two gin and tonics and an orange juice, please.
Hey, Tony, what can I get you?
My son hasn't been in today, has he?
Oh, I haven't seen him. He's a bit young, any road.
Doesn't seem to stop him. If he does come in, do me a favour, give me a call.
Ah, sure.
You really are the most remarkable woman.
No. I ride a bike, do a few sums. That's me in a nutshell, really.
Well, not what one imagines as a VAT inspector, if you don't mind me saying so. And how did you come by that?
Well, I didn't grow up desperate to check people's VAT returns, if that's what you mean.
What were you desperate to do?
Ballerina, train driver, usual stuff.
Yeah, me too. Well, train driver.
But I think if you get stuck somewhere you didn't plan on going, your dreams take over, don't they? Become important.
Yes, I suppose they do.
Mine is a full tank of petrol, the sun coming up behind the hills, and Route 66 stretching as far as I can see.
Yeah, that sounds perfect. Joe, can I ask you something? Why am I sitting here and not Terry?
Terry's not really my type.
You're trying to say that I am?
I don't know if I even have a type. All I know is you're funny, caring, starved of affection, and one of the nicest men I have ever met.
Did you really?
Well, I don't know about you, but I am ready to turn in.
Yes, of course. You must be exhausted.
Alan, I've got a confession to make.
Yes?
I've only brought one sleeping bag.
Marlon, I need you up front for a bit.
You can't do it up to my eyes.
Dee can manage. My needs are far more pressing.
All right.
You ever poured a glass of wine before? Hey, ever seen a glass of wine before? Dee, death by chocolate and cinnamon soup at table 5. Everything all right?
Oh, yes, Eric.
Oh, good. Right, well, come on then.
Why are you doing this?
Look, if you're going to be boring, I'll put it back on.
I just want to go home.
Oh, Will. You poor thing. Here you are, stuck in the middle of nowhere with a mad girl. And you haven't even done anything wrong.
My mum and dad are going to be frantic. Could you just ring them and tell them that I'm all right?
That would be a lie. And I want your father to be frantic.
Why? What has he ever done to you?
What's he done to me? Your father ruined my life. And now, Will, I'm afraid I'm going to ruin his.